Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today I got a couple of questions for you. And my first question is, do you like this? Or do you like this? Some dried mango. Or maybe you like dark chocolate. Or maybe you fancy yourself for some double chocolate premium brownie mix right here. Or if you're more the healthy type, maybe you prefer a good old sweet potato. Well,
sure. I've got a recipe called Baked Sweet Potato from Love and Lemon.
Hey Google, quiet. Not sure why Google thought I was talking to them and they're listening in. What these have all in common is that they have sugar. And today I want you to consider, I'm not saying that you have to accept what I'm going to share with you. I'm not saying that you should reject what I'm sharing with you, but all I'm asking you is that you consider, okay? So I'm going to be brief, it's going to be short, and it's just something for you to consider. And that is that you may want to consider to do a detox. And before we continue, I will say a quick disclaimer. I am not a nutritionist. I'm not an expert in this field. I have decided that this is something that it's going to be worthwhile for me to do detox. I'm just going to share very briefly a couple things that I think why you should do detox and why I decided to go ahead and plan a detox. So this past week, I decided to try and limit my sugar consumption, including, carbohydrates. The other day, instead of having my typical breakfast, oatmeal, steel cut oat, eggs, bread, toast, waffles, pancakes, those sort of things, I had a green smoothie. And I did that for a couple of days. And one day I felt so sick. I felt nauseous. I felt dizzy. I felt so sick that I just had to lay down in bed. And I believe that this was the withdrawal that my body was going through from not getting the amount of sugar that my body's used to. One good resource that you may want to consider is this book, Living Good Daily by Dr. Living Good. No pun intended, that's his actual name. And in the book, he goes through some of our medical system, some of the reasons why there's sickness in the country. He goes through a lot of information regarding some of the medicines that we take, our healthcare system. And he also recommends that you should do a detox, okay? And just to give you a quick example, some things that you cannot eat, and this is a 21-day period. When you go through these detox periods to try and wean your body off not only the sugar but all the toxins that accumulate in your body from the food that we eat, and especially processed food, which is what he calls not real food, okay? And just to give a quick preview, all right, so get you mentally ready for this battle, because I think it is going to be challenging. I'm going to just read very quickly through what he said that you cannot eat during this 21-day period. And also, if you didn't already know, he also says that in America we have a sugar problem. We're essentially addicted to sugar. And the average American eats around 130 pounds of sugar every year. 130 pounds of sugar. Wish I could have a thing of sugar right here to show how much sugar that is, but that's what we on average eat in the United States. So if you want to do this detox, okay, what you have to avoid is all bread, crackers, grains, rice, brown rice, chips, oatmeal, cereals, cookies, tortilla, pasta, fried foods, and baked goods, all flour and grains, all soda, sweet tea, alcohol, and sugar drinks, all fruits, fruit drinks and canned fruits, all potatoes, sweet potatoes, yams, carrots, anything that has fructose, glucose, maltose, high fructose corn syrup, such as mayonnaise, ketchup, yogurt, sodas, and many other packaged goods. Avoid all sweeteners, including cane juice, brown sugar, syrups, agave nectar, honey, and all artificial sweeteners. And that is for 21 days. So just to sum up, I've tried a very small approach to detoxing. And that was simply just substituting my normal breakfast with a green smoothie drink. And I had such a physical reaction. And that was only for a couple of days. And during this couple of days, I also ate food that he says you should not eat during that 21-day time period. So that made me think that if that's how my body's reacting to not getting what it usually gets in terms of carbs and sugar, then this is probably a good idea to make sure to take the time to rid your body of all the toxins that built up over probably years and years and years. So like I said, I'm not asking you to run out and do this. I'm not asking you to just completely ignore it. I'm just asking you to consider it. And I would highly recommend that you do your own research. I think this book is a good place to start. It's an easy read. I think if you look at our society, I think it'd be worthwhile thinking about some of the issues you are experiencing in terms of health. Like he says, stay away from processed food, eat real food. I think that's worthwhile thinking about. And when you grow in the area of eating healthy, and of course that's a part of ours, a holistic approach, the mental, the emotional, the spiritual, but when you do that, you're obviously going to grow as a person, right? You're going to grow in how you feel about yourself. When you feel better, you actually are healthier, you can do more, you can contribute more, which is ultimately what I want to do for myself and the people that I love and care about. So with that, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any thoughts, ideas, put them in the comments below. Hope to see you next time.